Step into this Bengaluru businessman's den, as he would like to call it, and you will be transported to a museum of sorts. From colonial age beer steins, an extravagant collection of coins, over 4,000 books from the British era, to collection of Java and STCD bikes that hail from Czech Republic when it was earlier known as Czechoslovakia.
I also have a decent collection of LPs. I might be having in excess of 5,000 of those, some of them 100 years ago and some very much related to Karnataka in those days and Kannada, which was actually called as canneries. Those are the LPs which I actually have. If you ask me what I have been collecting for the past 20 years, I do have a great passion for vintage and classic bikes. Currently I do own around 25 of those. Most of them, I do have the entire Java collection and the SD collection, which was very prominent in India, and also the Javas which were actually made in Czechoslovakia when it was actually Czechoslovakia. The other notable collection would be my beer steins. I've been collecting beer steins, beer mugs, tankards over the past maybe 15 years or so, and I've acquired more than 5,000 of them, I guess. I keep them at different properties. I have some in my Chennai residence, some here, some in my brother's place, some at my native home in Ooty, and they would cost anywhere between $10 to, let us say, in excess of $1,000. So this has been a collection which I've been collecting over the past 15 years. So every time I go to Europe, I make it a point that I actually try and pick up something notable and bring it back home. Yeah, I guess I've always been a hoarder from my childhood. Like, I do recollect myself collecting pencils at the age of 6, and post that, though I wasn't at an age where I could actually smoke, I started collecting matchboxes. So by the time I reached an age where I could smoke, I guess I had matchboxes in its thousands. My father, he's sort of a numismatist himself, so he's been collecting coins and notes for the past 40 years or so, and I do help him with his collection. So while I've been helping him on his collection with numismatism, I've also understood some of the finer details of numismatism as to what is collectible and what is not, and at the same time what would be an approximate value of each of these collections. So it's been something which I have spent, and a hobby is all about spending money, but spending it right.
Each item from this household has a story to tell, carrying a blast from the past. Anjan is the perfect exhibit of how passion for anything big or small can drive you to great heights. With video journalist Abu Bakar, this is Roshni Jacob for My Nation.